Thank you. Please be seated. General Ward, Colonel Jeb, Academy professors, distinguished guests, and delegates, my name is Andrew Swick, and as the Chief of Staff, I would like to welcome you to the first ever West Point Security Conference. This conference, which has been developed over the course of the past 2 years, has taken many forms and been shaped by an ever-growing staff of intelligent and creative cadets. From the initial inception of the idea in March 2009, we have drafted countless précis, proposals, and memos, hosted brown bag lunches and creative brainstorming sessions, tooled and retooled the format from vantage points in Cairo to China to West Point, and finally conducted a series of dry runs, walkthroughs, and staff meetings to produce the conference you have in front of you. Despite this process, the finished product holds true to the original vision of the conference. An early précis from fall 2009 states, "The West Point Security Conference, a 4-day conference to be organized and executed by the West Point Model United Nations team in April 2011, will address issues in our national security structure by simulating the U.S. National Security Council as it reacts to a complex, real-time international crisis. College students in the international relations community representing top universities from across the country will act as interagency members of a command structure of NSC subcommittees and related bodies in an intimate simulation that will allow them to interact fully within and between committees. In addition, schools will be assigned specific bureaucracies to represent over the course of the simulation. Delegates will be graded both on their actions in resolution of the crisis and in their ability to influence the outcome of the simulation in harmony with their bureaucratic policy goals. While ultimately a competition on the delegate and delegation levels, the primary goal of the West Point Security Conference will be to reach a peaceful and multilaterally advantageous resolution of the crisis through an effective whole-of-government approach. I can very proudly say that this description aptly portrays the conference ahead of you. So, without any further ado, to introduce our keynote speaker and open the conference, I present the commander of WPSC, Cadet George Lemeur.
Thank you very much, General Ward, Colonel Jeb, distinguished guests, and delegates. Welcome to the first West Point Security Conference. WPSC was conceived, as Andrew said, 2 years ago with the recognition of two gaps, both within the Model UN circuit and in the way the United States seeks to prepare future generations for the stewardship of our national security. Within our colleges and universities, debates regarding American grand strategy and national interest foster an understanding of strategy and policy. In simulations and training exercises, including Model United Nations, delegates seek to hone their talents in argument and rhetoric as they cooperate to develop nuanced solutions to complex international challenges. And in an increasing number of ways, the next generation is becoming more and more connected with their peers around the world. While the future of the United States is being written on the minds of thousands of students across the nation, the West Point Security Conference seeks to extend the Academy's mandate to educate, train, and inspire those future leaders which are uniquely dedicated to achieving excellence in national security. By debating innovative solutions to diverse and numerous threats, and to the organizational, bureaucratic, and interpersonal challenges inherent to the existing national security infrastructure, the delegates of WPSC will develop a detailed understanding of national security challenges and capabilities, and, in some cases, prepare themselves for the roles that they will play, that they will one day serve. Tonight, and over the next 3 days, I look forward to the lively debate and innovative discourse, of which I know you are all much well versed. However, it is my intent that you will also challenge the conventional means by which the United States of America seeks to guarantee national security. Expand the spectrum of our national capabilities and expand your understanding of what these are. Do not be satisfied with simply navigating the corridors of bureaucratic power, but endeavor to re-engineer the apparatus from within to meet the challenges of our foes and to satisfy our own expectations for efficiency and effectiveness. Finally, I hope that the delegates and cadets of the West Point Security Conference will forge the bonds of personal friendship and professional understanding between civil society, civilian public servants, military professionals, which underlie the success of every generation. so that at another time, in dire need or pleasant recollection, you and the nation may call upon and draw strength from these relationships.